Hello. I assume you can hear us. Is it live yet? We live now. We got Justin out of the frame. We gonna Justin Yahu. I didn't mess it up. We did all that daggone talking. We did all that prep work. I said, so Jerry, how's your day going today, Jerry? You Gucci good?
Yeah.
All right. So, have you ever seen the intro? How I do my intros?
Nah.
I'm gonna start just sending people intros, so I ain't gotta ask them on the air.
Okay.
If you ever see my intros, but it get real loud.
Okay.
So like real loud.
Got you.
You know how loud?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
All right, here we go. So, I gotta breathe in first. I gotta let the good energy in, and here we go. Oh shit! Damn! We have Yahu Blackwell here on us.
It was good. It was good.
Not say it, brother. Thank you for stopping through.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
I
appreciate you, man. So you're filthy rich. Your handshake smelled like money. I smell money on there. What's that? Is that Prada or Gucci? Producer? What's that?
I don't know. I don't need. You know what? My lady got it for me.
She got it for you?
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got some Walmart cologne. You should try it out. It's real good. It's real good out there. Man, thank you so much for coming on. I'm going to give a quick recap for the people who may not know how I know you, how we know each other. We go way, way back. My man Yahu used to be the black kid where you watch the Kung Fu Saturday films and then you see him outside actually doing the Kung Fu shit. Like, you be in the living room like trying to do it and they come out all right. Your mama say, good job, baby. And then you running to him and Rodney. And they out there doing the real Kung Fu fighting. So that's what I knew from way, way back in the day. You know how it is. You grow up, you travel here, you travel there. And I ran into you maybe shortly after high school.
Yep.
And you was like this boxer dude.
Yep.
Looked the part, was all diesel. I was like, dang, man. Look, by that time, I'm frail. A lot smaller I am now. And I'm still fat. But but I was even frailer then. And I remember running to you and then you were telling me, yeah, I'm boxing, I'm seeing the videos. I'm like, yo, this man's impressive. And then we went to an MMA school together.
Yep.
And I'm doing my little 1, 2, 3, jab, and you went on there and you just right? White person there was like, I guess being black is a thing. And so from there, I didn't know you were doing all this boxing stuff and all this career. And I caught up with your social media page. I'm like, oh, he's really doing it.
Right.
So we'll touch more into the boxing career. Actually, that's pretty important. So let's just jump right into it. When the hell you get so nice at boxing?
You know what? I was cause like I said, I was doing the martial arts. But then I started realizing that wasn't no money in that. You feel me?
Right.
So I was like, dang, yo, I was like, I wonder how could I translate this into income? Mm-hmm. And so I started thinking about boxing. I was like, I'm gonna box. You know what I'm saying? And so I just picked it up like that, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Was it like a promoter? Or did somebody see you at a young age at an amateur fight and was like, yo, I like this kid, he got talent? Or was it just you just hitting the road and just grinding and picking up little amateur fights here? And how did it get into it become like a profitable endeavor for you?
Well, I started at Mr. Max.
Okay.
Yo, and then I think
that's the one on the east side, right?
On the east side.
My boy just fought there. Shout out my man Stephen. He just fought there.
That's what's up.
Debut, and finished the dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. Shout out Stephen.
Yeah.
So I started at Mr. Max. I was there maybe a week.
Okay.
I fought my first fight.
They threw you right in there.
They threw me right in there.
See, that's what happens when you do them 85 punch combos. That's your problem, yo. See, you do like me, you throw a jab in the car, they say, go ahead, fat little fella. Take your time. You go there, like, all right, we're going to put you over here. So you went through that process.
Right.
How did it become? So it seems like you're very business minded.
Right.
If anyone follows your pages or see your grind, they can say what they want.
Right.
But the results speak for itself.
Right.
He pulled up in a brand new Kia Sophia. Boy, with the 16s on them, the plastic spinners. No, he pulled up with something real pretty. So you can see things are going good for you. Yeah. You're being blessed and you're moving smartly with your blessings. Right. A lot of times you can be blessed and then throw it all away, right?
That's right.
So, what's up with this Rita thing, man?
You know what?
Like you own a Rita's.
Yeah.
We was poor kids.
Yeah.
Trying to put together for Taco Bell money.
Right.
And now you got a Rita's.
Right.
Talk about that.
Yeah, man. I started looking at the landscape of just athletes in general. And I was like, you know what? A lot of these dudes, they 5 years after their career, 10 years after their career, they ain't gonna be shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Or they ain't gonna have no more money.
Nothing to fall back on.
Nothing to fall back on
at all. Yeah.
So I was like, well, while I'm getting it, I need to be smart with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's how I invested into the Ritas.
Was it like a Google search? Did you have a lump sum of money and you said, look, I could do what everybody else does, right? Where it's like ball out, buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
Or I can invest it. Did you just like a Google search? Did you have an advisor, someone that put you on like, look, man, it's an opportunity here for you to make some money, some residual income, and not just spend money?
Nah, I had applied to them first. They denied me. I think they denied me 3 times. And then
what was the criteria?
It was so many different things like that had to be on there that you had to meet, as far as their, criteria, whatever.
Was it so like a cap income or?
Yeah, it was certain income, certain credit, certain, you had to have, certain amount of cash flow, all kinds of stuff, right?
Liquid cash available, yeah.
Right. So they denied me 3 times, but then finally I went back and they approved me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and it's like all these different phases though. Like, so even after you get past the first phase, you still got to be approved for the next phase, and approved for the next phase, and approved for the next phase. Then finally, you got to go before the executive board.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this panel, like, 5 dudes on the panel or whatever. So now you got to give this presentation of why they should give you ownership of this corporation. So I had to go before them, do this whole PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, shoot.
You know what I'm saying? A whole 9. And
yeah. Did you have anybody with you? Was it like another financial advisor with you, or was it just you?
Just you. Just me. So I took my brother, but he just watched.
He was there just to put another king on.
Right.
I like that, right? Not just you, but seeing the next the next follow, the next generation, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Was it just pure likability, or was it like you legit had to, like, okay, this is what I expect first quarter, this is where my experience, like, you really had to break it down.
You had to break it down. You had to break it down, and how is you going to run this business? You know what I'm saying? So basically they want to know, all right, we give you a piece of this corporation. So, how can we trust that you're gonna, know what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? So you got to go in there and show them that you understand business, that you got a plan for this business, that you got to give them the whole spill. You know what I'm saying? If not,
business plan and all that.
Yeah, you got to sell it to them. You know what I mean? That they can trust you with the corp. So I got awarded the corporation. So I got 2 stores now. I got one in.
Hold on. We ain't just gonna sweep past that. Because I didn't know you had 2.
I had 2.
I saw the one. You got 2, my G?
I got 2.
All right, so is it every other week I get a free little sippy cup? How's that work?
You can come in every day, yo.
Every day. You said it on camera?
On camera.
Baby!
Every day.
We can go every day.
Every day.
God, dog, I'm good.
Yeah,
hey, so I'm here. They be like, no, sir. They're gonna picture him out on the wall. Like, don't let this nigga eat. That's what's up. So you got 2 stores.
No, like, yo, you see this man?
Dang, I'm a superstar.
You see this man? You hook him up.
Hook him up.
Right.
Now that's the gelato, right? That's the one with the ice cream and I can get one of them too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Fan.
You want? I got you. I got you.
I want to cry. See, Marvin, if you was on time, you'd have got one too. Marvin don't get one. You don't get one, Marvin.
Come on.
So you got 2 stores. Now, if you don't mind me asking, what was the kind of lump sum? What kind of money? Because we know it's credit score. We know it's other things they also factor in there. But what kind of money that you had to have before you even walked into that door? Aside for this particular franchise opportunity. Not like your whole bank account, but just how much did you hit to say, look, I got at least this, boom.
Right.
Yeah, bitch. That's him right there. That's Marvin for those who may not know.
You
can kiss my ass first of all.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
Good morning. You gotta take a shit?
No. Man, I fucking left the house at 12:05. You know where I live? You know where I live, right? Man, fucking. Yeah, we gotta move it. What's happening, cuz?
What's up with you?
Ain't shit. Hold up. Go ahead. Dog, you gotta think. Go ahead.
All right, so yeah, we go.
Finish talking shit about me.
Yeah. Yeah, how much cash did you have on hand just for that opportunity?
You looking to invest, depending on, man, you looking at about 400,000.
Just off of that, yeah. We need to see that you got 400. Send us a snapshot.
Yeah.
That you got that, and then we can talk.
Yeah, because you gotta buy in, which is gonna run you about 50,000, and then from there you still got the build out. You got all kinds of stuff, permits. You gotta buy blueprints, architects, contractors.
Oh, so they put that all on you. All they're saying is that you come and you pitch us so you could be a part of our brand, what we're doing. But all the startup costs, all the running the facility, that's all on you.
That's all on you. Yeah. So, but you'll make it back in a quarter. You know what I'm saying? So, let's say you put 300,000 in or 350,000 in, you'll make that back in the summer. You know what I'm saying? So. Your first year is a recoup.
Minus $8 you gave me.
Right. Right. You make it.
Killing us over there. What the hell is he eating? No. So you said first quarter, you get that back.
You get that back, and then after that, it's just profit.
How much of a percentage do they take off top? Because I know they're not just giving out their name and stamping you for free.
They take their royalties after every quarter, but it's not a lot.
Not a lot.
It's not a lot. It's like 4%.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. They take their royalties and yeah, it's a good deal. I chose Rita's because I told my mother I was going to open a Rita's years ago.
Okay.
Years ago. So I wanted to make good on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And then 2, I was like, well, what can I get into that makes money, but that's not so overwhelming? You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? The Rita's, because I could close it down over the winter. That'd give me a break from it. You know what I mean? And it's not a whole lot of hands-on stuff. So where in the food industry, you might got, if you got a Burger King, you got to deal with beef, all the stuff, right? Lettuce, tomatoes. Where with Rita's, it's just custard and ice.
Right. That makes sense.
Spoons, napkins.
As far as perishable items and
the
loss of the money you have if this shipment doesn't come in. Right?
Right.
Less variables to navigate through.
Yeah. It's not a hard business to manage.
Okay. So perfect segue into that.
Right.
Just hilarious.
Oh yeah,
Baltimore native.
Yes, my
doing
brother,
a thing.
Yeah.
And you doing your thing with her.
Yeah.
Not the sexual thing.
Right,
We're talking about the
right.
business thing.
Yeah, I think.
Because I know wifey watching somewhere.
Yeah.
Not that thing.
Not like that, baby. Not like
different
that.
Thing.
Right.
How did that go down? I remember seeing that too. Like, damn, that's what's up. Anybody can take a photo.
Right.
Like,
Right.
You had a video with the meat. Like, you were serious.
Yeah.
I assume there's only but so much you can talk about it. But
right.
How did that happen?
Transpired.
And what's the deal with that?
And you know what? That's why I did the video, because people be hating, so somebody just be like, oh, he probably saw it.
Took a photo.
Right. So that's why I recorded a little bit of the meeting so people could see, like, nah, this is real shit. I got to deal with. I did a contract with her. So I was sitting around thinking. I was like, you know what? I was like, I was just sitting around brainstorming, and so there's nobody that I can't get a hold of. You feel me? There's nobody. If I needed to get a hold of Beyonce, I could get a hold of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Know somebody know her.
Right. I might
personally know her. Yeah.
Might take me a month, but I'll find her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was sitting around. I was like, who could I get to market the Ritas, right? And I was just sitting around thinking, and a bunch of different names that came to me. But I was like, yeah, but they live in LA or here or there. So, that'd be cool.
Right.
But it'd be great if I had someone home base.
Yeah, that right where you are.
Right.
And also, yeah.
Right. So that's when it hit me, like, you know what? Just hilarious, right? So, I put word out to go. I hit my connector.
Right. Your people hit they people, and
I was
set
like,
the data.
Go find Jess for me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, all right, cool. He was like, give me a day.
Okay.
About a day or two later, she called me.
That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I guess with the unveiling of whatever's going on, the grand openings, have they happened or are they shooting for the summer?
They shooting for the summer.
So then she'll be a part of that.
Oh yeah.
So I might be able to get a free gelato.
Right.
And meet Jess.
You already.
Ooh, baby! We gonna meet Jess and get a gelato.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's very inspiring, man.
She's the ambassador for my stores.
Okay. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
So we covered how you got into boxing. Thank you so much for coming on again. Give him a shout out for those who are watching them.
Thanks again,
cuz. You already.
Y'all been Lady Real.
We just found that shit out.
Yeah.
Almost.
We was at my cousin. Graduate her celebration, graduation party and shit.
Okay.
And she like, "What's up, cuz?" And I looked over like, "You blood for real, cuz?"
That's crazy.
Right.
Baltimore, right? That's crazy.
Right? Baltimore.
Right.
So we talked about how you got into boxing,
right.
How you turned that opportunity into an opportunity to become a successful businessman with 2 Rita stores, right? And man, the possibilities are endless. He pulled up in a brand new Mazda. Well, I keep shitting on. First of all, I got a Hyundai Sonata. Ain't nothing wrong with middle America cars, but the car you pulled up on, I don't think the wheels move. It just glides across the landscape. So you're doing good.
I thought that shit was like on a hoverboard.
It's pretty, beautiful, wonderful crib. I want to jump back into the boxing. Thank you so much for coming on. We got a little bit more time with you. Actually, around 12 minutes or so. So thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
I've seen the photos of you with TNT. I've seen the photos with you with Freddie. Give me some funny boxing stories. And then maybe throw a story, because as fighters, right? I know you fighters. Y'all always the ass whoopers.
Right.
Maybe give us a story of when you had humbled a little bit and you said, okay, I got to make sure I do this and do that.
Yeah.
So let's start with a funny story with the boxing stuff. Maybe a celebrity too if you know him. And then give me something when you got your ass whooped.
All right, got it. All right, so I was fighting in Mexico.
Okay.
And so I was fighting a guy named Alvaro.
Okay. He sounded like he could fight.
Yeah. It was, matter of fact, it's on my IG.
Okay.
So it was one kid came down there from New York. Dude had a whole entourage, right? Talking like 40 people, yo. You know what I'm saying? They all had on the same clothes, same. They got this man's face on the shirt, the whole 9, right? So, we all in the dressing room. He warming up. He looked good, right? He looked good. But the promoter had told him, he said, "Look, yo," he said, "one thing about fighting down these Mexicans, if you can't punch or you ain't in shape, you know what I'm saying, you might look good around the 2, but
they're gonna get you. They're gonna might die you.
Right. When the fight go on, they'll build on you. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, So he looking all good. You know, he in the dressing room. Yeah. Right. I'm looking like, hey, he look good. So he went out. I think he was in like the fight number 2. He went out. So I can't see the fight because I'm still in the dressing room. But I just hear the crowd going crazy, right? Next thing you know, yo, I see the mother walk in crying, dog. So then after that, more people just come in. They crying, right?
Like crying.
Like, oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Right? So the promoter walk in. I'm like, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, he sleep. You know what I'm saying? I think he was from Zab Judah's camp.
Like, he put him out.
Yo, Mexican boy put him down.
And was it a case of what you were saying? He went in there and looked slick in the beginning.
Yeah.
And got caught by a
entourage, came out with a nigga rapping and everything.
Hey, let me tell you something. We've been to a few fights. When you come out with an entourage,
On the canvas.
That's wild. All right, so Freddie Roach, I saw the photo with you.
Yeah, I trained with Fred.
What did he say? But listen, you gotta say this to the camera. What did Freddie say? Because if you get a compliment from Freddie,
right?
That's saying something. What did he say?
I learned a lot from Fred, man. He was good people too. I trained with them maybe for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I got some good working with all them guys, man. Freddie real private too. So like, if he don't rock with you, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I trained at the Mayweather camp. I trained there when Floyd was getting ready for Berto.
Okay. Did they use you at all?
Nah, I'm too big.
I'm gonna say you got a similar. Actually, I think you not say you're slicker, but you're a little different from Roberto. But you're a black guy and stout.
Right.
Stock or something. But you are bigger.
Yeah,
and I think you're taller too.
Yeah,
I think Roberto about my size, a little shorter.
Yeah.
So okay.
Way too big. But I trained that whole camp with them. Him getting ready for Berto. So yeah, I've been around, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxing opened the door for me to do other things. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, a lot of these guys gonna be broke when it's all said and done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm trying to fight and invest. So I'm already talking to Auntie Ann's. And then I'm already talking.
The person with the cheese.
You already, you know what I'm saying? Talking to them now. And then I think I'm gonna do something like a Jamba Juice or something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Dope.
Yeah.
So as far as so with training at those multiple different camps and whatnot, what would you say like your top valuable lessons that you learned when you came out of a couple of those camps from training with the best?
I think it was more so self-assuring for me. You know what I'm saying? So when you go there, you're thinking to yourself, you're like, dang, I wonder, if I'm on these guys' level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's in the back of your mind at first.
These are big camps too. This isn't around the way, no disrespect to it.
This ain't your shit off a wall bag.
Right.
That's where all the killers go.
Right. So you go there, and then after a while, it builds your confidence because it lets you know, like, you know what? I'm world class too. You know what I'm saying? Because I can hang. I've been able to hang with all of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Training, sparring, you name it. You know what I'm saying? I can hold my own with all of them. And then at that point, that's when you know, like, I can do this. You know what I mean? I can really do this. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Was there any, like he said, was there any specific day, like maybe you got cracked and then you got back up and then in the conversation, man, look, you got me good back there. I like you. Somebody came and said, man, I like the way you took that, man.
Actually, I flew in a guy. I was getting ready for a fight, and I flew in a guy from the Ukraine. And, like, my first week sparring him, yo. You know what I mean?
Ukraine, yeah. Matter of fact, that's that Triple G area.
Triple G.
He was giving me that work. You know what I'm saying? But only because I had to adjust to his style. Like, he had like that Lomachenko style. You know what I'm saying?
Dang on.
Yeah, like
real slick,
like
good footwork
slick.
and all that.
Yeah, the whole nine. You know what I mean? So
was he big too? He was big.
Yeah, he was.
How the hell you move like Lim?
Yeah,
and big.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Some big nimble motherfuckers out there.
And you're like, yeah. So it took me like a week or two just to even be able to like catch on to the style. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very elusive. You know what I mean? They do so much stuff to like break your attention for a split second. You know what I'm saying? So he'd do things just to get you to look over here for a second, or do things to get you to look at his feet for a second, or do things to get you to just look over here just for a split second. And he boom. You know what I mean? So I started learning that style.
Little trick.
So now I done took the stuff from him and added it to myself.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome.
That's the way to do it.
Now, as far as like your style, like how your style is in general, and trying to implement, your style based off of who you fight and everything like that. Now, I don't know exactly how it goes 100%, but how do you, like, is there research that you do on your boxing beforehand, and then as you get into the ring, you kind of learn how to switch up your style based off of their technique? Like, what transitions from the research to the actual ring itself? You collecting data as the fight going on. You know what I'm saying? So like so when the fight first start, you're always nervous because you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you don't know. The uncertainty of it.
Right, you don't know. You prepared and you trained, but you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And you could be better than a guy, but you could just mistime a punch. Just, you know what I mean? And that, boom. And
that punch actually with we were talking about Maidana and Mayweather.
Right.
And you guys have similar style with the shoulder roll and the looseness and all that. And he just got caught.
Right.
He tried to I think he threw the jab and he wanted to do the step back into the two. And Maidana went off the center line and just cracked him
right in the middle. Right.
He matter of fact, he finished the fight and won the fight.
Right.
So he corrected it in between rounds, but it was just that 1 second when he should have slipped off again.
Right.
Instead of pulling back and trying to counter with that too. So it's just a game of interest.
Yeah. So that can happen. You know what I mean? So it's always those thoughts in your mind, like, well, what if he, what if I just misjudge a punch? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause all it takes is one, put you down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's always that thought in your mind. Then you like, yo, I'll be humiliated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Family, friend there.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
In the barrel, fuck them up! They gotta do like this too, like, yo, you did good. You did all right.
Yeah, it's always that in your mind. So the first round, you always want to use that round to understand what you're dealing with. You understand what I'm saying?
Reaction time, shot selection, maybe.
It's like it's the round where you watching them really. You know what I mean? So, but then like I took out Alvaro in the first round, but that's because as the fight was building, I started noticing little stuff like, okay, boom, all right, cool, got him, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? So it's a high speed chess match. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like that. That's a good analogy.
Yeah, it's a high speed chess match. So, but yeah, you want to understand what's going on first. You know what I mean? And then you can start understand how you need to fight. Okay, do I need to fight him up close? Do I need to try to counter punch him? All right, he's really strong, so I need to let some of that steam come down first. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to
maybe clench up a little bit, let him tire his arms out a little bit.
You want to, you know what I mean?
Power simmer down a little bit.
Yeah. You want to give him a round or two, let that come down. You know what I'm saying? So guys that's strong like that, you know they're nervous. You know what I'm saying? When a guy coming out, he blasting, it's because he nervous. You know what I'm saying? He trying to end it quick. You know what I'm saying? So
he's not comfortable in the chaos.
Right.
He get out and fight.
You just give him a few rounds, and you start noticing that punch ain't the same no more. You know what I mean?
And after they take a couple too.
Yeah.
He can hit it. Oh, he can hit back.
Yeah. Then you can start, pressing him more and more and more and more. Then eventually you take him out.
Before Marvin closes us out with the where they can reach us in his spiel today. And thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you, man.
Bro. Thanks,
I really appreciate it. And I cannot look forward to that Rita's free item that Marvin will not be getting, even though he failed. Even though he gonna be there first. Like, nigga, I'm failing. What are you talking about? If you follow your page, spirituality, your love for your God, it's very, very important for you.
Right. It is.
In between the stripping videos you put up. It's very, very important. That was a lie. That was a joke. That was 100% joke. Good, he be the strip club like, God is good. How important is that to you, period? Fighting, business, family, friends, just the reason why you wake up every day.
It's very important, Matter of fact, I was in the UK, and like just to build on what you were saying, like I was out there boxing, so the promoter appoints like a chauffeur to like the guys that's like not from there. So met this guy, he was from the British Army or whatever, and I had already knew this stuff, but he laid it on me. You know what I'm saying? White dude, matter of fact. He just started telling me all this stuff like, I learned y'all history while I was in the Army and blah, blah, blah. And the crazy part is y'all don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You mean y'all history as far as like African people?
You one of them.
Yeah. Right. And then he just started like dropping all these jewels on me, right? And I already knew a lot of this stuff, but he like confirmed it for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying to myself, here I am in another country, you know what I mean? And this dude is like confirming this. He was like, they keeping this from y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I went home and I really like sat on it, and I started even digging even more, even deeper. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I just started building up even more.
And what's this? Is it a specific knowledge? Is it a topic you guys were talking about when you said they were keeping it from you? What was it?
That the blacks in America were the Hebrews, the true Hebrews,
the original Israelites,
the original Hebrews. Yep.
And are these the same gentlemen that are outside sometimes down the Pratt Street? Are those guys, or is it a different?
But they a little aggressive. You
okay.
feel me?
Okay.
They mad.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They mad. I don't agree with how they do stuff, but nonetheless, I still respect their zeal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like we've been aggressively told a lie, so they want to aggressively tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Yeah.
And how does that play with your business endeavors? And
oh man,
like, does that give you that much more fuel now that you feel like you were bamboozled a little bit? Now you're like, you know what? I want 80 readers.
I want everything.
I want all of them.
Everything they said I couldn't have.
He gonna take the name and call it black.
Right. Yeah, yo.
Black readers.
I'm trying to
black and
yeah. And you know what? It literally empowered me like that too, because it takes that. You understand that you are a king. You know what I'm saying? You start to understand that. So then you start to understand. I can.
What a king's place is.
Right. You know what I mean? I can build anything I want to build. I have the authority to build it. You know what I mean? Because I'm a king. So then once you go out into the world with that, you know what I mean, you can literally start to like bend the universe. You know what I mean? To fold. You know what I mean? So I don't even say, yeah, I'm gonna try to go and do this. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go get a house. You know what I mean?
Just put it out
on the ground up too.
Right.
Congratulations.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you got a dad right there.
Yeah,
right.
You got a dad right there.
Oh my bad.
He didn't talk here.
I'm gonna hold that motherfucker.
Well, my God, got the dad right there. The dad right there.
Yeah, like that hand, yo, just right there.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. All that shit, bro.
You know what? We got one more minute. You know what? No, let's leave it there. I like that way. So we're trying to keep these things around a half an hour.
Okay.
And it's only fair if we keep it around there. If I keep going, we keep going. Then it's, not the half an hour I told you via text message.
Right.
So
after the show, it was like, hey,
bro, you don't get no readers. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I don't speak on his behalf, but I feel that we are very, very inspired by what you're doing, by other people like you. We had my team on with Whiskey, the Jersey Shine. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing, regardless of the haters, regardless of people that don't like and comment and don't show love. We rooting for you. He family, so you know he's gonna come get what he needs to do. Right? And anything you can instill upon us, if it's an opportunity, hey man, you guys might want to check this out.
Right.
If doing that grand opening, you maybe need the podcast there, and we got a little banner, and we just saying hi to people and collect information. Whatever we can do to help you, or you help us, anything we can come together as a people, because we know some of those other people ain't there to help us at all.
Right.
We ain't got to put no label on it, but we know what we talking about, right?
Right.
We are here. We support you and we appreciate you.
Y'all need me for
let me reiterate on one more part of that. I can honestly say that it was one time when you was it was 3 a.m. and you was outside and you was running, bro. Right. And I had seen it the next morning when I woke up, and I was like, that's how you really work on your craft, though. Is when you doing it when nobody else is around, when you're doing it while everybody else is asleep.
Right.
And honestly, like that kind of plays into a reason why I took my training out to kind of like Gold's Gym and stuff like that, and how I'm trying to like revitalize and revamp some of the training that I do personally. Right. Is because I see people like you, and I realize that it's a craft in what you do. So with boxing and the way that you train and all that kind of stuff, it's a craft. You molded it. You molded yourself and whatnot. And it honestly, like it motivated me to a certain degree where I'm like, well, maybe I need to push myself a little bit more. And how would I be able to do that? Like, what are the next steps that I need to take for my own personal gain? So I want to say thank you for that part. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, bro. We watching you.
Same man.
Dope.
A lot of people say, my bad.
No, you good.
A lot of people think like they expect like the final product. You know what I mean? So
It's no final product.
right, you know what I mean? And people don't understand it take time to build. You know what I mean? Like I'm just now getting an ESPN interview coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So, but that took time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have.
Wait, you got a date? Is that exclusive? What are we doing here?
Yeah,
That's exclusive.
When should we look around for? When should we look around for that interview?
In the next couple months.
Okay.
So Joe Cortez is my man.
Right. Yeah.
So he called me the other day like, "Yo, ESPN want to interview you." You know what I mean? So
my man said, "Rita's ESPN,
right.
brand new home, Cobb Cribs,
Yeah,
beautiful lady." Shout out real quick. Shout out,
baby.
Man, that's dope, man.
So, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you receive hate and all that stuff along the way because they looking for a final product, but it ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? It takes time to build on these things. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey, it's not a
destination.
Yeah.
Right. It's a journey.
Marathon, not a sprint.
Not a sprint.
It takes time. You're gonna have plenty of hurdles.
Right.
Focus on your lane.
Even when I was on,
you be all right.
I was trying to get my stuff together, and I'm on the way in, and I heard him say, about the Ritas, he had to put in an application 3 different times until finally it came
Yeah.
through on the full time.
Right.
And you know that just navigates on how how this man trains, like just day in, day out, just going in and just like he said, like there is no try. It's on some Yoda shit, like do or do not. Like you got 2 choices. Either you do it or you don't.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna clean my dishes when I leave. I was gonna hold off on that, but baby, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna clean these dishes. Look, Yahu, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, man.
Marvin, where can they find us at, man?
Man, make sure y'all check us out Instagram, and Not Safe for Ears. Make sure y'all get us the emails, any questions, concerns, whatever the case may be, at notsafeforears@gmail.com. Make sure you check us out on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, man. Definitely subscribe on YouTube, hit the post notification so that way you can watch the video like I did when I was late. So then that way y'all can catch that live, man. Shout out to the sponsor through the candle joint with love.bea. Make sure y'all check her out, man. Make sure you check out my man My 10 Dunlap at Jersey Shine on Instagram as well. And make sure y'all check us out, man. We out.
Ho. One last thing.
Wait a minute.
We're going to talk to him about Rita sponsorship. Oh, we're going to end that right there. We're going to talk to him about that. I said, hold up. Boy, look. Thank you.
I got you. Seriously. I got you on the sponsorship.